giving, God doesn't talk about that. You encounter it, walk the journey. But what's the prophecy? Milking and the honey. So listen to me. Before you condemn men of God out there whom you gave your seeds or your offering, it doesn't mean that when you give all the praises of God, nothing bad is going to happen. Even when after giving tithe, God can even cause you to move out from the work where you are working in order for Him to give you better. Yes. So some of you, when a challenge rises, you think God has forsaken me. No, He did not forsake you. Sometimes He's moving you out of your comfort zone in order for Him to uplift you. Yes. When enemies comes into your life, they are coming only to enlighten you. When they are suppressing you, the Bible says when Israel was being oppressed, the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied.
Oh yes.
So your breakthrough needs somebody to suppress you.
Oh yes.
Your breakthrough needs somebody to persecute you.
Oh yes.
When they persecute you,
yes,
that's the more you expand.
Oh yes.
When they despise you, that's the more you are being respected and being known out there.
Yes.
When they start creating or cooking scandals about you, that's the world, when the world gets to know you. Imagine, to know Jesus, when he found Philip, Philip is getting to Nathanael and said, we have found him, of whom Moses in the law. Moses in the law, and the prophets wrote about Jesus of Nazareth. Nathanael asked, is there anything too good comes of Nazareth? Philip never said, yes, there is. He said, come and see. So the more they talk about you, when they come, show them the way. Simple.
Oh, yes.
That's what you do. So don't be discouraged when people start talking against you. No. In other words, celebrate. Just tell yourself that it is now my time to shine. Am I ministering?
Yes.
Are you following?
Yes.
Now let me show you. Verse 17.
And it came to pass after these things
that
the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick. And his sickness was so sore.
It was very painful.
That there was no breath left in him.
In other words, he died.
And she said,
after who coming the prophet, and the child fell sick, and the child died, and the prophet ate their food. Guys, the prophet ate their food, the child fell sick, and the child died. Continue.
And she said unto Elijah, what have I to do with thee?
What have I to do with thee?
O thou man of God.
Man of God. So in other words, she's saying you are the problem. Are you seeing what I was saying? They're saying you are what? The problem. Because the moment you came here, that's when we faced this challenge. This problem never happened when you were not there. It happened the fact that you came into our life. Are you here, somebody?
Yes.
I might be having people that are here. Since I joined this church, nothing is moving in my life. I've got an answer. Here it is. Hello?
Hi.
Continue.
Art thou come to me to call my sin to remembrance and to slay my son?
So in other words, she was a sinner. Continue.
And he said unto her, give me thy son.
Give me your child.
And he took him out of a bosom and carried him up into a loft where he abode and laid him upon his own bed.
My God.
And he cried unto the Lord and said, O Lord my God, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourned by slaying her son?
Imagine now the prophet is crying out to his God now. The house where you sent me, did you brought evil? Just to kill the only son of this widow.
And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times.
3 times.
And cried unto the Lord.
Yes.
And said, O my Lord.
Yes.
My God, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again. And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah, and the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes, Daddy.
The woman didn't go and cry somewhere far. She cried within. Because the man of God who ate our food is still here.
Yes.
I don't know your problem. What's your problem exactly? After a man of God comes into your life, okay, I might come into your life and release a prophecy. And I'll be like, open a company. And in this company that you are opening, I want you to do this and this and this and this. And you go and do that. On the way, the company shattered. And you start wondering, why me? Why me? No, go back where you get the prophecy. And ask the man of God, did I ask you to tell me about the company? Remember when Elisha, we are talking of Elijah here. Let's go to Elisha. Elisha, the Bible says, the Shunammite woman saw him passing. And she spoke with the husband. And said, thus I perceive that is a man of God. Why can't we build a house for him? They built a house for the man of God. And put a table in a bed. And the day fell that Elisha would part Shunem. The Bible says they called him. And the man of God entered in the house. He ate. After he ate, he's asking his servant Gehazi. He says, what should we do for this woman? Gehazi says, every time we come here, we only see 2, the husband and the woman, but no child. Then Elisha called the woman. What should I do for you? She said, I dwell amongst my people in peace. I lack nothing. Then Elisha looked at the woman and says, next year, by this time of life, you shall embrace a baby boy. Not because she requested a baby boy, no. But that's what Elisha wants to happen. And this woman was old. And the Bible says after 7 years, the child died. Hello?
Hi.
After 7 years, the child died. And the Shunammite woman, instead of going in the house she built for Elisha, looking for Elisha, Elisha was not there. Elisha was at the mountain. Listen to me and listen good. Don't abandon the mountain because of your blessing.
Oh yes.
Don't abandon your mountain because of a breakthrough.
Oh yes.
Most people, they forget the mountain because of the celebration of the breakthrough. Let not your breakthrough be bigger than the God you serve.
Oh yes.
Are you listening? Elisha, after receiving a house, he did not abandon his heart at the mountain where he used to pray. So when the child died, the man went back. The woman sat on a horse, went to look for Elisha. When she get there, she said, she asked Elisha. The Bible says she went and grabbed his feet, the feet of Elisha. He said, did I not told you not to deceive me? Did I ask you for a child? And Gehazi came, protocol team, came and tried to grab the woman out. And Elisha said, leave her. The adventure, God did not show me this. What happened to her? So not everything that a prophet sees, Elisha missed it. He even said, maybe God did not show me what happened. Hello? And she explained the child died. Because the child just cried, my head, then he died. Now Elisha, what he did, he called Gehazi and said, take my staff, run to the city, and put this staff on top of the child when you get there. But guess what? Whosoever that you meet in the street and greets you, never answer. Hello?
Hi.
That's why you see most of my time when I enter here in church, I don't just stretch my hand and greet everybody. Because when you greet somebody, power is being transferred. Are you listening? Power is being